Hello and salute everybody. Welcome right back to Chatting with Nicole. So, my next topic today is to tell you four lies you should never tell to get a husband. I mean, four lies you should never tell before you get married. Four lies you should just no, it will be okay. No, he will never find out. No, or by the time he finds out, it might be too late. Four lies you think that if you tell these four lies, he's going to marry you. And by the time he found out, it will be too late. So there are four lies. I know I'm repeating myself. Four lies that I believe you should never tell to get a husband or before you get married. Are we on the same page? You heard enough. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Do I need to repeat it again? All right. Well, I hope you guys are doing well. If you have not subscribed, I want you to subscribe to the channel, share this video, like, and also check out the rest of the videos because I have some, topics out there that I think might be of interest to you. But thank you very much for your support. I am super grateful for you, and I thank you for being here. So, the four lies. The first lie is do not lie about your level of education. Ladies, gentlemen, this is not just ladies. This is both ladies and men. Do not lie about your education just because, oh, you met this person in an event while you are just, a server. You pretend to be somebody else. You pretend like, oh, you have a degree in this and that. So you started, you started pretending and acting like you have a different level of education that you do not have. When you are texting, you're Googling big words and you put it in a text message, or when you're sending, nobody sends email anymore. But when you are talking, they are Googling, getting big words, as you're talking to this person, pretending you have a higher education level than you do, because you cannot carry that. At one point, she or he is going to find out that you are not at the level that you say you are. So do not lie about your education level, because I know my best friend Google is there to help all the time, whenever. But trust me, there will be a point where you will not have Google to help you. It's just the two of you. There's no phone. You have no way of Googling and searching these big words. And there is a point where you're going to have to go into friends. You get invited to, a friend's party, and you're going to have to be part of a conversation, and you're going to need to know what to say. You're going to need to know certain areas, certain countries. You're going to need to speak their language, because again, their level is this way, this here. Your level may not be there. And you speaking, they will tell that, oh, your responses, your conversation, they will know. So I am just saying, the one thing that you should not lie about when you meet somebody, just because you want to, show off, or just because they like you, or just because you want them to think that you are worthy, or they want you just to get. Do not lie about your education level before, just to get a husband, or to get married, or before you get married. That's one. Number two, do not lie about having children, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, do not lie about having children, because children, you just can't hide children. No matter how long it takes, they will find you. Even if the mama says you're never going to see my child, even the father says you're never going to see my child, that child is going to find you one day. You're going to be sitting there and say, oh, I have no, and then there will be a knock on your door. Oh, I am your baby. I am your child. So you should never lie about having children just to get a man, just to get a woman, just to get married. You cannot hide that. And we women, men can lie and do whatever. We women, sometimes, unless you didn't have your baby the natural way. But the man is going to find out sooner or later. As long as he got in there, he's going to find out. So I am just saying, do not lie about not having children. Put it all out there and let the man decide. Let the woman decide. So that's number 2. Number 3, do not lie about the state of your family and your family's beliefs. Do not lie about who your family is. That is just, you lie about that, they are bound to meet your family. You can tell your family, oh, I told them this. They can pretend. They can behave themselves. The first meet, the second meet, but they're not going to carry on until the third meet. The true colors are going to come out. The true colors are going to come out. Don't pretend your family is something they are not. Don't pretend your family can do something they are not. Don't pretend the level of your family that they are not. Do not lie about who your family is, where they come from, what they believe in, who they are. Do not lie about your family because it's bound to come out. Number 3, right? So, number 4. Ooh, you ready for this? Do not lie about your boobs being natural when they are natural. You know what I mean? They are natural to you. So you're going to say they are natural. Yes, they are natural. Do not lie about your boobs being natural when they are not. Do not lie about your butt being natural when they are not. Do not lie about a part of your body that is not. Are you with me? Because it's bound to happen, because most of the time we get we want to look a certain way because we think that's how the woman likes us to look, or that's how the man likes us to look. This is the kind of woman that he likes. He likes the big boobs. He likes the big butts. He likes this and that. He likes the big lips. Yeah. He likes the big lips. He liked this and that. And we go and we do all of this, spend money, waste money, and do this, thinking that it's just going to stay the way it is. It's just going to stay till you get old. He will never find out. Oh, my sister, he's going to find out. He's going to find out. So do not pretend that these big boobs, they are all, yes, you pay for it, but they are not yours. You pay for it, but there are silicons in there. They are fake. And one day, something is going to happen. He's going to touch so hard. One day, he's going to feel it somehow. One day, he's going to see the stitches. He's going to see something. These butts, if it is not true, if it's not real, do not tell him it is real. Tell him the truth. Let him decide. You know how if he likes big lips really, and you inject these things in this big lips, the way he's going to be enjoying these lips, we're bound to have a problem. You're bound to confess that these are really, something is bound to happen. So it's so many things that we think that if we just let him see the surface, if we just show him the surface, we can just show him this. If he sees this, then he's going to be so excited. He's going to love us so much that he's going to propose. We're going to be their wife forever. They will never find out. There are so many lies that we tell that turned out to be a disaster in our marriages. There's so many things we think that, oh, he will never notice. No, they will notice. Some men will not tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings, but they will notice and they will be disappointed. But some will tell you and it's going to be a problem. You're going to fight about it forever. They may never trust you again. They may never like you again the way they like you in the beginning, but it is there. There are things that we cannot hide. You cannot pretend to be somebody else you are not. You cannot pretend to be this joyful person when you are not a joyful person. You know what I mean? You cannot pretend to be somebody else. It's bound to happen sooner than you think. You cannot carry it. You cannot just pretend. You cannot do it. So I am just saying, ladies, we see this all the time. I see it all the time. And it's hard for the man to get back and trusting you. It's hard for the woman to get back and trusting you. If you started a relationship that way, if you pretend and show these things, somebody you are not, when they discover that, it's difficult to carry on with the marriage, with the relationship, with the love that you have for one another. So these are just the top 4 for me that I want to share with you. So if you're in a relationship today, you're about to get married or you just got married and you lied about any of these things, even if it is something that is not on this list, you better come clean. Just tell him. Just tell him, I meant to tell you this. It's better for you to tell him than him finding out. It's better for you to tell her than her finding out. So that is my advice for you today. That's what I want us to chat about. These 4 things you should never lie about to get a husband, to get a wife. You should never lie about before you get married. I want to hear about what you think, what you feel. The other things that you think we should never lie about, you can list them in the description. But until then, I want you to share this video, like, and also check out the rest of the videos. Stay safe and blessed, and I'll see you on the next one.